What if I told you that one habit, one decision could completely change your life? Not just your productivity, not just your confidence, but your ability to feel real happiness, real love, and real peace. Because right now, most people are trapped and they don't even realize it. We live in a world that confuses pleasure with happiness. Pleasure is easy, it's instant, it feels good for a moment, and then it's gone. But happiness is deeper. It comes from meaning, from purpose, from living in alignment with your heart. PMO, porn, masturbation, orgasm, gives you pleasure, but it strips away meaning. It trains your brain to chase quick hits instead of building a life that actually fulfills you. And over time, you stop feeling alive. You become numb. And here's the scary part. Most people don't even realize they're numb until they try to quit. When you constantly flood your brain with artificial stimulation, real life starts to feel dull. Simple things don't hit the same anymore. Conversations feel less engaging. Goals feel less exciting. Why? Because your brain has been conditioned to expect extreme levels of stimulation. So when real life shows up, slower, quieter, more meaningful, it feels underwhelming. That's how people lose motivation, and that's how people lose their spark. Not because life is boring, but because they've trained themselves only to respond to intensity. NoFap reverses that. It brings your sensitivity back, and it allows you to feel again. There's a huge difference between love and lust. Love is connection. Love is sacrifice. Love is seeing someone for who they truly are. Lust is selfish, it's shallow, it reduces people to objects. And PMO feeds that mindset. It rewires how you see others. It makes real relationships feel dull because your brain is overstimulated by fantasy. And here's something most people don't want to admit. If your mind is constantly filled with artificial images, you will struggle to be fully present with a real person. Your expectations get distorted. Your patience decreases. Your ability to bond weakens. And slowly, without realizing it, you lose your ability to truly love. NoFap isn't just about discipline. It's about restoring your ability to connect. One of the first things people notice when they quit PMO is this: they have more energy. Not just physical energy, but mental and emotional energy too. You start waking up with more clarity. You feel more driven to do something with your day. Why? Because you're no longer constantly draining yourself. Instead of releasing your energy into something meaningless, you begin to redirect it into your goals, into your purpose, and into becoming better. And that energy builds, it compounds over time, and eventually you don't even recognize the person you used to be. Look around, most people are distracted 24/7, scrolling, watching, escaping. They're chasing cheap dopamine hits because it's easier than facing reality. But real fulfillment, that comes from building something, from growing, from struggling, from becoming better. PMO turns you into a spectator in your own life. Instead of creating, you consume. Instead of living, you escape. And that's how years go by, with nothing to show for it. But when you remove that escape, you're forced to engage with life again. And that's where growth begins. Let's be real for a second. Quitting isn't easy. There will be urges. There will be moments where your mind tries to pull you back. You'll feel discomfort, restlessness, even frustration. But that's not a bad thing. That's your brain healing. That's your system resetting. Most people run from discomfort, but discomfort is where transformation happens. If you can sit with it, if you can push through it, you come out stronger every single time. PMO feels like freedom. You can do it anytime, no rules, no limits, but that's the illusion. Because the more you rely on it, the more you need it just to feel normal. It numbs your pain, but it never heals it. That's not freedom, that's a prison. Real freedom is being in control of yourself. Real peace comes when you don't need external stimulation just to feel okay. And that's what NoFap gives you. A calm mind, a clear head, and a sense of control over your own life. This isn't a casual decision. NoFap is not a hobby. It's not something you try on the side. It requires full commitment. You're going up against your habits, your impulses, your ego. And your ego will fight back. It will tell you it's not that serious. It will tell you one more time won't hurt. It will try to justify going back. But if you listen to it, you stay stuck. If you want your life to change, you have to go all in. No half measures, no excuses. And here's the truth most people avoid. PMO isn't the real problem. It's the escape. Underneath it, there's something deeper. Stress, loneliness, insecurity, past experiences you haven't dealt with. And when you remove the escape, all of that comes to surface. That's why so many people relapse, not because they're weak, but because they're trying to avoid what they feel. But if you face it, if you sit with it, if you work through it, you begin to heal. And that healing changes everything. This journey will change you, not just your habits, but your identity. You become more disciplined, more focused, and more aware. You start respecting yourself more. And when you respect yourself, everything else in your life begins to shift. Your standards rise, your decisions improve, your future becomes clearer. This isn't just about quitting something. It's about becoming someone new. So where do you start? First, remove triggers. Limit what pulls you back into the old habits. Second, replace the habit. Don't just sit there fighting urges. Redirect your energy. Work out, create something, learn something. Third, stay accountable. Whether that's journaling, making videos, or tracking your progress, stay aware. And finally, be patient. This isn't an overnight transformation, it's a process. But if you stick with it, you will see results. At the end of the day, this is bigger than just NoFap. This is about how you choose to live your life. Do you want to chase temporary pleasure or build something meaningful? Do you want to stay distracted or become focused? Do you want to escape reality or step into it? Every day you make that choice. This journey isn't easy, but it's worth it. Because at the end of the day, this isn't just about quitting a habit. It's about getting your life back. It's about becoming someone who can truly feel, truly love, and truly live. So the question is, are you ready to take that step?